Cinécraft Productions. Cinécraft Productions, Inc. Cinecraft was one of hundreds of production houses in the United States that specialized in sponsored films during the 20th century's middle decades. In Cleveland alone, there were at least 13 sponsored film studios. Cinecraft is said to be the country's longest-standing corporate film and video production house. From 1940 to 1970, Cinecraft produced films for DuPont, Hercules, Standard Oil of Ohio, Saberling Rubber Company, Firestone Tire and Rubber, Goodyear Tire and Rubber, Bethlehem Steel, Owens Corning, Ohio Bell, General Electric, American Greetings, Carling Brewing, and Republic Steel. Most of the studio's film business came from advertising agencies including Fuller and Smith and Ross, Inc., and McCann Erickson. Company history. The studio was founded by Ray 1904-1983 and Betty 1914-2016 Cully. In 2021, the studio was still operating out of the John Eisenman-designed building that started as the home of the West Side branch of the Cleveland Public Library in 1898. Cinecraft was an important innovator in early history of television. The studio was among the first to film with 3 cameras at the same time for television programs, editing the footage together to produce a product that would match the conventions of a live broadcast. The studio helped produce the Ohio Story TV series 1953-1961 for the Ohio Bell Telephone Company. This Frank Seidel-created series began as a 3-times-a-week radio series from 1947 to 1953. In 1954, the format switched to 2 radio episodes and 1 television show per week, the radio series ending in 1955 with over 1,300 episodes have aired. Premiering on October 4, 1953, the Ohio Story TV series lasted 9 years, with 175 episodes being produced. Cinecraft was the first to film TV infomercials and the first. Home Miracles of the 1950s featured William Grover Papa Barnard selling Vitamix blenders. The studio made many early films featuring Cleveland-based Louise Winslow, a pioneer in television programming targeted to women that focused on sewing, cooking, and crafts. Television televised. The 5-part series created for the Austin Company in 1948 explained how live television was produced and broadcast to television sets in people's homes. The Cleveland Playhouse was a source for many actors used in Cinecraft films, and the Cleveland Symphony Orchestra provided elaborate music scores when the need arose. Occasionally, they would recruit Hollywood actors to appear in their movies if their clients requested it. Popular personalities appearing in Cinecraft productions included Danny Kaye, Tim Conway, Ernie Anderson, Joel Grey, Chet Huntley, and Basil Rathbone. The Hagley Museum and Library acquired a major collection of Cinecraft films in 2021 and has worked to digitize the archive and make it available on their website. Transitioning from film to video to digital technologies. In 1970, Paul Cully, along with his wife, bought the company from his older brother Ray Cully. 20 years younger than his brother, Paul was a flight engineer on B-17s. His plane was shot down twice over Germany in WW2. Paul led the transition from film to video in the 1970s. For over 50 years, a member of the Cully family ran the studio, and many Cully family members worked there. In 1985, together they completed the change away from film to broadcast quality video as industrial and commercial clients demanded faster and easier ways to make effective motion pictures. In the 1990s, the studio embraced digital technology with interactive computer-based medical training programs. This early period of e-learning was improved upon through the years as Cinecraft Productions became known for e-learning, producing national and international projects for Fortune 1000 companies. In 2018, Dan Ketkin took over as CEO, and Matt Walsh was named COO. Notable Cinecraft films. Noteworthy Cinecraft films included Armco's The Romance of Iron and Steel 1938, Fostoria Glass's Crystal Clear 1946, General Electric's Naturally, It's FM 1947, Standard Oil of Ohio's Milestones of Motoring 1954, Lake Carriers Association's The Longships Passing 1972, B.F. Goodrich's Free Wheelin' 1976, and Standard Oil Ohio Where the River Enters the Sea 1982.